Hello, YouTube. So, I have personally discovered within the past, I don't even know how long it's been now, a week-ish, over a week now, that I've been single. I have discovered something that I did not miss about being single beforehand. Before I get into that, today is February 15th, 2011, and it is the day after Valentine's Day. And I hope you know that I had a very good Valentine's Day with my friends, and I got a rose from my friend Jenna, because she's amazing, and she has a date this Saturday, and hopefully this guy doesn't turn out to be a loser, so I'm really excited for her. And we just hung out, ate food, and watched Psycho, so that's pretty much the best Valentine's Day I think I've ever really had. um, but yeah, back to the whole thing for you, YouTube. Um, I've rediscovered being single, but the worst part of being single is not actually being alone, because being alone is actually fairly easy. You can, you know, drown your sorrows and anything you wish to drown your sorrows in. Usually for me, that's I don't really know. I haven't been really drowning my sorrows recently. I've just been hanging out with my friends and reading books. I went to the library and got lots and lots of books and schoolwork, which is really, really good at like taking your brain away from all the things you don't want to think about. So I haven't really been drowning my sorrows too much, which is actually pretty funny. You know, I had some not so good stuff. I'm just getting off track right now. Back to the root of the problem. Back to the thing that I discovered is just the worst part of being single. Okay, so worst part of being single is not actually being alone. It's thinking about not being alone. This being said, is old good memories you had with your ex, those are really, really annoying, especially when sometimes you think about it, you're just like, maybe there weren't really that many good ones, good memories. But you know, they come back to you, and it's weird because you don't, when you're in the relationship, you don't really think about it. You're just like, you can point out all their flaws, everything they've done wrong, everything they've said and done to hurt you, and it really frustrates you and makes you angry because you can just remember all of that so easily. But after everything's over, you know, every little thing that you temporarily forgot that was a good thing about your relationship just all comes back to you, and all the bad things, all the reasons why you wanted the relationship to end in the first place, they come right, they go right back out of your head. So you're stuck thinking about all the good things about this person. And one thing I've helped to cope with this is, you know, I've kind of gotten hard on myself, like, oh my gosh, I'm not the girl he wants to be with. Why aren't I like that? What's wrong with me? Blah, 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 cry in my car. And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, what would life be like if I was that girl? If I was that girl, I would be somebody who was not as strong as I am. I would be someone who, I don't want to say would be fake, but just completely different from the person I believe I've established myself to be. And not only would I not be myself, I would also be with this guy for the rest of my life. And the more I really thought about that, the more I realized, I don't really want to be with this guy for the rest of my life. I mean, you know, he had his good moments, as I've said in previous videos, but overall, I mean, just thinking about different things, even the good times, like, it's just like, I don't really know. I don't think that's what I want. So that's really just like helped clear that out the window for me. That's helped tremendously. I just had this revelation just like 2 days ago, and I'm just now sharing it with you. And but another part, the big thing that really has been getting to me is like, this also goes with thinking about not being alone. It's thinking and imagining when that right person is going to come along. And it can like, ugh, take over everything. Like, oh my gosh, I'm at school. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. He's really cute. Maybe he'll come up to me and he'll ask me out for coffee, and we'll go out to coffee, and then we'll talk, and we'll realize, you know, we are so similar. And then, you know, we'll date for like a couple of years, and we'll do this, this, and this, and you like paint all of this in your head, and then it's just like, and then he'll ask me to get married and all this stuff, and it's like that guy just walked past. He doesn't know I exist. I don't know him. I just totally just like completely wrote this whole person's life story and I don't even know him. He probably has a wife and 3 kids and, has to pay alimony to his ex wife and, he's only 17. I mean, anything's possible nowadays. I mean, really. Seriously. You never know. So, just filling in all of the details that aren't real and don't exist into your head is something that I really have struggled with. And I'm always walking around thinking, is Mr. Right, is the right guy just gonna like come up to me while I'm right here and just come up to me, or should I go up to this guy? I'm just like, dude, you're at a gas station. No guy's gonna walk up to you at a gas station and be like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Let's go do relationship things. Like that's just not how it works. But we think like that. Girls think like that. At least I think like that. And I remember thinking like that the last time I was single, when I wasn't having all of my attention focused on a job or school or specific things, where I had all this free time and I was just walking around and I was wondering, when I go out tonight, is this going to be the night that I meet this guy? Is he going to come into my life tonight? And that is just such a waste of thinking, because why should I devote my time to wondering if someone is going to be there that I don't even know exists? Like, that just takes away from me and all the things I want to do and accomplish on my own time off. And it's just so, I feel like it's very negative. I feel like it's very negative behavior for anybody. I mean, it's okay to like be a little hopeful, like, oh, maybe someone will think I'm pretty, but to wonder if you're gonna find Mr. Forever, while you're sitting on a park bench. I mean, I don't think that's really the best way to go about it. So that I'm really trying to not do, and it's a lot easier to say. And it's all irrational. It's a completely irrational way of thinking, and it's a way that I really just taken the time to analyze on my own self, because I didn't even know such behavior existed until I was like, I'm thinking about that random guy walking over there, and why am I doing that? I don't know. So, anywho, so I guess that's really all I wanted to share with you. I have things I need to do, and I just really, my friends watched one of my videos and they liked it, so that made me happy. And I've had several people comment on things I've written on other places about my relationship issues, and even here on YouTube, I've gotten like a message or two that are just have been really positive, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, because I know they're not always the most interesting, and uh, all of that jazz. But I really try, and it feels really good to like get all this stuff off of my chest. It's helped me out so much, and it hasn't even been that long. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope you have a good day. And I'm gonna end this video now. So see you soon. Bye.